No, it's still. I'm gonna hide down.
No. You were wrong too. Don't worry, I'll get
thank
to
you.
you.
There we go. There we go. We're wrong together.
No, but who's gonna take this second game?
I think I'm gonna stick with Liquid because I like their lineup here. They got a lot of shutdowns to PL.
I'm sticking Liquid too.
No trust in the Shadow Shaman from Eternal Envy. I can tell.
Should we get 2 clips?
Fools! I'll go for FNATIC again. You know. Gonna keep my streak alive. I don't know if that's gonna be successful or not. But it's time to find out who goes to the top 3, who goes to the winners bracket finals here in game number 2 with Capitalist and Blitz.
You know, if you were thinking that I was going to open this intro and say, no, they actually did last second swap over and it's a Willow Core, well, that's completely wrong. It is a Shadow Shaman. Eternal Envy Shadow Shaman, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh.
Blitz, what the hell is this?
I'm not sure. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think outside the box. I actually think this might work out.
You know what, it's so crazy because their lineup is so similar to what they ran in game 1 until that just major right turn where all of a sudden it's a Shadow Shaman core. I mean, I guess it does have the pushing that Lone Druid gave you. That's the one tie I can see between those two heroes. But
The year is 2018 and Dota is in its 14th year. Anybody can play anything.
All right.
There are no limits, only what we imagine, Austin.
There are definitely no limits to Eternal Envy's imagination, that's for sure. So they are going to try and put the Shadow Shaman away from the tri-lane. I was actually trying to listen to the comms as much as possible. Eternal Envy's a little hard to understand, but he did identify there was going to be a tri-lane, and they wanted to be able to dodge that. They didn't think that whatever their last pick here, which ends up being this weird Shadow Shaman pickup, could really stand up against that. Understandable.
Yeah, and look at this mid matchup as Kuro already getting aggressive onto Abed with the help of GH. He said, it wasn't my DK, but my Timber might be better.
And, I mean, Vog tackled this on the panel towards the very end of it. He was like, this is a 4 protect 1 around a Phantom Lancer, and Liquid's lineup is really adept at being able to deal with it. Not just because of the fact they have the Timbersaw matchup in mid, but they also have a lot of AoE coming out. Dark Willow going to die at bottom. So already first blood being picked up by GH.
Keen AA, about to go 3-0. If you watch Matoma Man's, was it his pregame interview where he's like,
yeah,
wonder if they're going to just ban Heen and we've got to figure out what to do next.
I was asking Heen, I was like, is Kuro going to let you play anything other than Ancient Apparition? You know what he said? He was like, you know, Kuro always says, I always tell him oh, AA is a good hero here. And he always goes, maybe next time. But when it's Heen playing the support, that Kuro's all about it. Instant picks it up in the first one, too.
Yeah, no problem. Kuro's a hypocrite, for sure.
Another stun.
The move.
Highlight Die does have Shadow Realm up this time around. Needs to be able to get through the trees, though. They're doing a great job at pressuring this Dark Willow hero right now.
Yeah, at the same time, Tidehunter, top lane, how's he doing? Looks like he is not doing the best, as Envy is leading the game right now when it comes to CS.
I mean, let's not forget, Shadow Shaman has really good starting damage, incredibly high. He's at 80 damage already at level 2.
My question is, do you commit to the all-in, just go for the push?
All-in, Refresher, Aghanim.
Because right now he's got a Ring of Aquila booted up.
So you think this is going to be a battle Shaman?
There is zero chance that this is a battle.
I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth.
Yeah,
He's going to be caught here, making his way through the brambles. Was okay, and he is going to be able to get to the safety of GH with a Burrow Strike. Now, they could still run him down. They have the movement speed advantage for Heen. It's just going to take a really long time for them to catch him. So Universe just gives up on him. He's like, screw it. I don't want to be out of lane for too long.
Oh, up the top.
GH with a little bit of double edge. You're right. They've caught the Tidehunter. Managed to get the Ice Shards on him, and Eternal Envy with the Shackles early pickup. Does a lot of damage. Oh, missile onto Centaur Warrunner, back over to the bottom lane where Universe is quite low, tries to go for the stop, unable to get away from that rocket barrage though.
Once again, his game being shut down a little bit. Does have a good amount of farm though, so won't be too sad about that death, and keeping 3 heroes up here is the prerogative right now for them, as Kuro doing much better this time around in a favorable matchup.
Yeah, he's just able to right-click the Phantom Lancer all day and get up those reactive armor stacks. Just free harassment non-stop.
This hero does not do that well against
coming in. Abed doesn't have any mana, nor does he. Oh, he actually has Magic Wand stacks, but he doesn't have Doppelganger, so he has no way to be able to dodge this one. But it looks like the HP he got off the Magic Wand is enough to tank through Kuro's nukes. Gonna go for another Timber Chain. Not pop the Whirling Death, though.
Realizes that Abed is not that easy of a pickoff, but the aggression is nice in any way, as Envy is now out of mana, not able to go on Mind Control. He's well aware of that, is now starting to press forward. Mind Control taking advantage of the fact that it took quite a bit to kill him the first time around. Although now the Aquila is flying in.
Now you're about to behold the true power of Eternal MB Shadow Shaman, who loses his clarity.
Yeah, Dota's a crazy game.
Control.
He lost that thing instantly. He really needed it too.
Yeah, he definitely needed it for all the Ether Shock harassment against Mind Control.
Quickly, Envy.
He's just doing
yourself another
right
one
now. Ice Shard block in. Okay, that's a little bit. They also have Magic Wand up on Eternal Envy to give him a little bit more mana, but they wouldn't be able to kill him anyway.
DJ zoning him out, as Abed now near full HP.
BH popping out. Runs into Universe here. Hoof Stomp, double edge onto him. Pylite die. They're going to try, he doesn't actually have the Brambles up, just the Shadow Realm. DJ's going to try and help him out with a Snowball, roll onto GH, and they'll be able to get that one kill. Now it's a question of whether or not Universe can get away. Magic Wand stacks, that's good enough. They're separating the Rocket Barrage. Pylite die, pops the Shadow Realm at the last second here, gets maximum damage onto Matumba Man, and FNATIC managed to get away. No losses there. Full heal for the Centaur as well. So this defensive lane from FNATIC is going all right against the Gyrocopter.
Yeah, very well done by them with the kite. I misspoke, by the way, last game. The homing missile does same damage no matter what. They didn't change the tooltip for that, for whatever reason.
Yeah, the minimum damage.
Yeah, so that's on me.
I was going to correct you, but then I looked at the tooltip and I was like, wait, I could have swore it changed, and they just didn't change.
So I had the same thought, and then I read it.
Yeah.
I was like, Dota wouldn't lead me astray.
Pylite die. Oh, Snowball. Oh, wait, he can't grab him because he's inside the Shadow Realm. So not able to dodge the Cold Feet still, though. They are able to kill the Ancient Apparition. Pylite die. They still die as a result, though. The Cold Feet got him in the end. GH is going to be able to get the double sum. Matumba Man closing in hot and fast with the Rocket Barrage. The Universe needs to get out of range of that one. Is able to do so, but the homing missile will snatch him up here, and he will end up going down. Abed actually making a rotation here. Going to try and run down GH with a Phantom Rush. Needs to get vision of him, though.
This is a huge commitment.
TP in from Pylite die. They'll get that kill.
Abed making his way down, using a large portion of his mana just to get the kill on the support.
Do you think that was worth it for him?
I'm not certain. It's probably not that bad because Kuro can't really take the tower.
Yeah.
But
all he could do is just tank the tower and let the Siege Wagon do its harassment.
He's got 15 reaction bar. He doesn't care too much. SGH gonna make his way all the way around.
So unless they bring a lot of heroes here, Kuro will be able to take this tower eventually. Like, he will just infinitely tank the tower. Shadow Realm, and now a stun popped onto Kuro. FNATIC, they know they want to be able to fight this one. Eternal Envy managed to get the catch onto GH. A Snowball picks up and makes sure that GH isn't going to be able to get away with a Burrow Strike. Now, Ice Shard blocking in Keen. Looking to run him down in the river is an easy task for FNATIC. So pick up the two supports and stall up Kuro enough that they can at least kill that Siege Wagon. They will not forfeit their mid tower so easily.
Nice rotation by Envy on this core Shaman. We shouldn't be thinking this is too crazy. We did used to see it like back in the day.
Yeah.
It was something that, if you recall, like TC, thing we haven't heard in a while, and Sing Sing used to play. Like Sing Sing was known for that, if I remember. Like in Dota 2, he was so good at the War Trap. Back then, it was actually hard to do. Like you had to practice it.
Eternal Envy. He's here for Mind Control. He actually tried to go behind the Tier 1 tower, and now they're going to bring Abed here as well. Mind Control uses every bit of mana he has, realizes he's dead, so GH runs away.
Nice pickup. They get another core kill. The rotations from Envy, well worth it. Universe, once again, not having the best of games, but better overall. Kuro going to get stunned up. Pi just trying to stop that aggression. Kuro looks like he still wants to go for it. It's Pylite die.
Yeah, if he gets him with the Tracham here, maybe GH with the Tranquil Boots can catch up. Pylite die going to be clipped by the Tracham. Does have the Centaur haste, but he turned around. Not enough communication. Centaur popping that Stampede could have given Pylite die the space he needed.
Yeah, now look at this mid tower.
Now it's dead.
Yeah, Abed is going to come in.
Abed tries to harass Kuro back. Meanwhile, top lane, Ravage going down onto the Shadow Shaman with mass TPs coming in. Shadow Shaman's definitely dead. Eternal Envy, his fate going to be spared for the moment by the Snowball, but they're going to run into the Gyrocopter ultimate. They just try and kill the kill on the Tide Thunder, but not successful. Seems like both teams going to run mass rotations all over the place. GH is able to catch Pylai Die here, homing missile. Bramble out, not enough to kill either Mind Control or GH.
Way too aggressive on the side of FNATIC, especially running into that Ravage.
Yeah.
It's not quite enough damage to be able to burst him. As Kuro gonna finally grab this mid tower, relatively uncontested. This game around having a much more successful core run, as he is second in net worth just behind Matuma Man.
Yeah, with Hooded Defiance, it's going to be real tough for FNATIC's heroes to threaten a Timbersaw.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before they can kill him.
They don't have a whole lot of burst damage. Hood just cancels out Double Edge, then what are you left with?
They're gonna have to wait for some items. This has always kind of been, if Timber has a good game, you have to just sort of ignore him.
Actually, what am I saying? They got Dark Willow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of magic damage. That'll overall them.
That hero's crazy.
That hero is wild.
But that hero also only has 935 net worth, and we're not really feeling her impact too much in this game yet.
And it's not level 6, which is a critical pickup, seeing as you get double ultimates.
And this is when Timber looks the strongest. When you can't gank him, you just continue to march down your towers, clear your creep wave instantly, and just get a bunch of range creeps hitting your tower.
GH is kind of hovering around that mid area, scouting some heroes, making sure that Kuro doesn't get like some sort of weird 4-man gank. Now, cutting behind that top lane, Eternal Envy gonna have to do his best to protect that tier 1 tower, but back over to Kuro, they are gonna go for this kill. Setting up with the stun. Kuro, as the Brambles, has to nade through, but Universe is gonna be able to catch up thanks to the stun of Dark Willow. Follows up, Love Stomp as well.
Does he even die here?
But look at this, he just turns on them.
Here.
He has 17 magic wand charges as well, so he can actually keep on going and see if he can catch somebody here with a Chakram. Thinking about it, throws it out, complete whiff. Meanwhile, Matuma Man does manage to kill Eternal Envy. Looks like that wraparound at the top lane didn't allow them to take the tower, but at least it got a very critical core kill.
That was not very close.
No, it wasn't.
Like I did not think they were going to be able to kill him. Hood +1 and he had 20 reactive armor?
Kuro trying to protect Teen, protect his coach as best as possible. Abed has the Doppelganger to be able to jump down to low ground.
Yeah, you better be careful. You want to protect your coach. Otherwise, he's going to tell you, pick Shaman Core. I'm glad you like that one. I mean, so far it hasn't worked out.
Is Adam's fault?
Who knows?
Well, it's certainly not a successful debut of the Eternal Envy Shadow Shaman core. For now, Liquid are up by 3k, 11 minutes in, and about to take a tier 2 tower. That being said, maybe Universe can come in big. He's actually gotten a lot more farm, a much better start than he did in game 1. As he's currently pushing out that top lane.
Now there's an early tier 2 tower picked up, especially the mid one. It's not often that we see the mid tower taken that early, even before they even took the bottom tier 1. That is the power of this Timbersaw in this game.
Yeah.
If Curl lives with half HP when 4 heroes come to gank him, and he's regenning through that, does he really think that 5th hero is going to make a difference?
Yeah.
No, so he's just going to march down. Does not care too much.
Do you think he identified as, like, do you think the mid tier 2 is the most important? Like, why wouldn't he just change to a different lane?
I think he just went down there because he's like, nobody can kill me.
Yeah.
If they come, my team can make a really fast rotation in. Taking the tier 2 is really nice. I can just sit here the entire game, which is exactly what he's doing. Has not moved.
He's just gonna camp out here. Matuma Man gonna be spotted by this Tusk. Now, FNATIC, they may not be able to mess with the Timbersaw, but maybe not.
They've got to kill other people on the map right now. This is...
They gotta force Kuro to move somewhere else. Try and keep up with this team fight. Looks like they're trying to force this. At bottom lane, they managed to get the shackles as well as the wards on top of Matuma Man. Now he drops his ultimate as well as the Rocket Barrage. They're going to be able to kill Eternal Envy. Trying to run in. What a stun from GH with the Ice Blast! They're going to be able to pull up all of these heroes! Oh no!
That timing!
Man.
And Kuro, meanwhile, is running at Pylai Die. Very nice piece of teamwork by Team Liquid.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The timing on that, he was so close
Yeah.
to being able to kill Matuma Man. Oh, that was brutal.
I think Kuro's just like, what happened to bottom, guys?
Good job. Keep it going, team.
Just camped out at this tier 3. Let me know if you need help.
Thought for sure Matama Man was going down at the very least.
Yeah.
That is now 2 unsuccessful gank attempts by FNATIC. Ooh, that is rough. That one feels bad. You dropped everything for that.
Yeah.
Envy even came for that. Dropped his wards. Thought it was going to be a sure kill. But the damage is simply just not there.
No surprise, he's going for the experience, just trying to boost this Shadow Shaman into those later levels. We see that gank attempt again. So hard to kill a Gyrocopter without losing some of these heroes, but GH just perfect timing on that Burrow Strike.
And mind control from the fog. Casts his ult to make sure that there's no follow-up.
Matama Man was really fast there to be able to get through those wards.
There's just good team play. Everyone did what they needed to do, and Kuro hit a tier 3 tower.
I think at the end of this game, Kuro's gonna be like, that was all. I told you my carry was legit.
Like, guys, did you see what I did? I did 100 damage to that mid tower on the dot.
How much damage to the tier 3s did you do at 15?
Dota is a building-based game, honestly.
That is true. Okay, you're going to try and go for a Tidehunter. Not so sure about this one, FNATIC. Ice Blast coming in hot. Not going to be able to land on most of these heroes. Just catches Pylai Dime. Matama Man will gladly take that kill. Here comes GH once again, able to slow down Eternal Envy with a Burrow Strike. And this looks like a simple rundown. Actually, they're missing a stun, so Eternal Envy, barely able to get away.
This feels like some kind of like Quisha. You know, you run down one option, doesn't work.
Yep.
Let's go with B. That wasn't it either.
Not the Timbersaw. Okay, now let's try the Gyrocopter. No, that didn't work either.
The Tidehunter, surely.
Surely we could take on the Tide.
Not the case at all,
No.
and right now they are starting to feel a lot of this pressure. Trying to make this move onto KuroKy.
Dude, if I was Heen, I'd be real nervous about right now. Because he's next on that list. They're going to go for a 4-man gank on the Ancient Apparition, dude. Bloodstone.
Matama Man was saying that when they were playing EG in that 27-0 game, they smoked, and they said, guys, all we want to do in this game is kill this Chen, so we don't go down in history as the 27-0 team, and they couldn't even do that. But Dota has this funny way of working itself around.
Yeah.
Like FNATIC has that game against Na'Vi, or against Secret, and then they have that game against Na'Vi. Pylai Dime faking out his ult, but I mean, this Timber is such an issue. And he just continues to hit your tower as Abed.
Here comes all that AoE damage. Abed in trouble. Terrorize is going to be able to get a lot of those heroes into the brambles, but no real damage whatsoever. So Liquid are just going to run back in, start beating on that tier 3. And it's going to drop. No contest, it seems, from FNATIC. Right now, they're just trying to split push. You can see the Centaur pushing out that bottom lane. They're not looking to fight right now.
Universe is trying to get something done, but the tier 3 tower is down at 16 minutes very early on in this game. FNATIC trying to press them back, but nobody really taking damage.
You can see now they're going to start harassing the Gyrocopter, because harassing the Timbersaw doesn't do anything at this point. His regen is a little bit too high. Matama Man, not one to care either. Thanks to his Aghanim Scepter, he's actually pretty tanky, the wraparound DJ in Universe. Who are they going to go for here? Who's important?
Go for Heen.
Pops down. They're going to go for Heen. They're going to try and kill the Ancient Apparition. He actually made him go down, but the Ice Blast saves his life. Managed to kill the Centaur, and now Eternal Envy in big time trouble. Inside the epicenter, turns around, holds up Kuro. He don't care for a damn minute. That is the game. GG from FNATIC.
They went down the list. Couldn't get anybody.
I just have to ask myself,
The Shaman was a bit ambitious.
was that a misclick? Did they mean Shadow Fiend?